Bueno. This is the Gretsch Electromatic. I've never been able to find the model number for this guy, but this is the Gretsch Electromatic guitar. And boy, do I love this guy to play bachata with. You know, there's something about guitars with a tremolo, a trembar that I haven't heard much into bachata, so I really want to explore that. So this and the Stratocaster are like my projects to understand how this Bixby and even Floyd Rose. But onto the guitar. Yes, so this guitar is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It came very well packaged. It came very well presented. All of the parts of the instrument just up to par. The frets are jumbo frets, excellent. The finish is flawless. This Broadtron pickups, I think these are Broadtron, yes. They just have this pristine, beautiful, high quality tonality. So in essence, this guitar feels like a Gibson Les Paul, but it sounds nothing like a Gibson at all. And it's not better, it's not worse. If I had to compare it, it sounds more modern. It sounds more detailed, you know? It doesn't have that warmth of, let's say, a 335 or even a Les Paul. It's different. But it does have a warmth quality of its own. And it's certainly a tone to have. It's not, obviously, it's not like a Stratocaster or a Telecaster. You can't get those sounds out of this guy. But I hope you can hear some of the sounds that I'm playing here. You know? It's a beautiful sounding guitar. Highly recommend it to anybody that has a $500 budget. Approximately, this is what this guitar cost, and is willing to pay that much to buy something that you don't need to upgrade. You don't need to change anything. Tuners are fine. The nut is a special kind of nut. I think they call it new nut, something like that. But it's something new. It is just nice. One thing to bear in mind. Electronics sound perfect. Everything works as it should. I am a big fan of Grestch guitars. I cannot have enough Grestch guitars. I love them very much. I love them more than what I love Epiphone, let's say. Which makes a very bad copy of Gibson guitars, in my opinion. Very poor copy, especially for the price you pay. Most Epiphones, and I grew up with Epiphones. I must say that. One thing to bear in mind. One thing to bear in mind about this guitar: it fell on the floor once, and it hit very hard on this very beautiful strap buttons that are detachable with your thumbs, and it got a damage in the back, so the finish came off, the lacquer finish came off, and also it created this interesting crack through the binding in the neck. It's all cosmetic. I looked it up online, so I'm not afraid anymore. But I like this guitar so much that I hang my guitars by the neck. So this one in particular is the only one that has like a two hook um, wall mount, and it, instead of hanging through this, through the neck, it is hanging through the body, and then the neck rests. This is the only guitar that I did that for. That's how much I like it. I would not record a bachata song with this guitar alone, but this is a nice flavor that I would add into it. As a modification platform, I don't think any Gretsch guitars are good for modification platforms, because you get what you pay, but and more. You get what you pay into a reliable instrument that you can depend on, but at a very reasonable price. But you don't get that much more. You know, you don't get like an amazing body and crappy electronics, and then you save $200, so you can like invest $200 or $300 and have like an amazing instrument. That's not what happens here. You get what you pay for and more, in the sense that you can depend on this thing out of the box. All right, highly recommend. If you don't have a Gretsch guitar, you should try Gretsch guitars. They are not like Gibsons. They are not like Fenders. They're not like anything else. They are their own thing, and it's definitely worth have sound in your palette. Their pickups are something special, and their specs are something special too. So especially if you can get a Bixby trem guitar. All right, this is a solid body, chamber body, and everything is worth every penny and more. I hope this helps you inform your purchase decision.